Hello, everybody. We invite you to watch the Wake Up Miami morning show, affectionately known as the WUM Show, with your host, Andre So.
And I'm Lanice Rochelle. Make sure that you are tuning in every weekday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.
And you'll catch the hottest morning show in America. Yeah, we're going to say that.
Right.
The hottest morning show in America. I said it. America. What? I did. Only in America.
Listen,
that part.
You can catch some positive affirmations. National days. News, shenanigans.
Local, national, the whole nine, and the dance off. So don't miss the show.
Yeah, don't miss it.
Want to drink? Drink on that.
Drink on that.
That's what it is. So
that's how we feel. So you make sure that you tune in.
That's how we feel.
Made by Quezzy.
Miami Morning Show.
You watching the wake up, 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 wake up.
Miami Morning Show.
You watching the wake up, 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 wake up.
Miami Morning Show.
You watching the wake up, 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 wake up.
Miami Morning Show.
You watching the wake up, 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 wake up.
Miami Morning Show.
You
Miami Morning Show.
You watching the you watching the
Miami Morning Show.
You watching the wake up, 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 wake up.
Miami Morning Show.
You watching the wake up, 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 the wake up.
Miami Morning Show.
You watching the wake up, 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 wake up.
Miami Morning Show.
You watching the wake up, 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 wake up.
Miami Morning Show.
We want to be able to balance the playing field. There's no reason why $16 trillion need to disappear because there is no economic equality. My name is Andre Williams and I'm the founder of EYEURBANTV.com. My biggest challenge as an entrepreneur is getting people to believe that I can execute. Getting people to believe that I can actually carry out a project, and to be honest, a lot of people didn't think all this stuff that I was producing, I actually produced, but I did. Like clients like Lyric Live, clients like Folk Life Friday, developing their brands and their logos was something that people was like, yeah, right, he didn't do that, but I actually did. Just getting people to have confidence in my business and services. As Black founders, we are definitely disrupting that economic inequality system.
Why Black entrepreneurs? And the one answer that I always have when I think about that is, first of all, why not? And why do we think that a Black entrepreneur is any different from a white entrepreneur? There is no difference between them other than how the system supports them.
When they say I'm a over-towner for life, they're being defiant instead of proud.
Those communities are important to me because that's where my family's from. There's a lot of history that is neglected because the neighborhoods are neglected.
I'd want the general community to know that Black businesses work their asses off. We figure it out, we get the job done.
When it comes to being a Black founder in Overtown is that you can do it. And when you take the steps, things align.
I literally redefined my hustle. I literally reinvented myself.
I'm more courageous than I thought that I would ever be. I'm braver than I thought that I could ever be. Pause, I'm sorry.
And Overtown has a very, very rich history of having Black entrepreneurs thriving.
So there isn't, Mom, what do I do? Dad, can you loan me a few $100,000?
Overtown has been overlooked by, traditional financial institutions.
I think it's time for people to honor stories that are not honored?
I think entrepreneurship has a very important role to play in transforming communities.
Entrepreneurship is an equalizer.
It's that it's not a zero-sum game.
So why fight with each other about limited resources that are here? Let's focus on making resources available to all. Let's focus on leveling the playing field so everybody can be successful.
Are disrupting several systems, and particularly systems of oppression that are rooted in racism, in poverty, and just in lack of opportunity.
Right now is the time to invest in Black ownership.
When you have a Black entrepreneur in a Black community, they hire within their community. They put money into their community. They stay in that community.
A big part of it was I was doing a lot of this in a silo, and you don't get a lot of hoorays.
What I have learned so far is that I am strong, but I'm not invincible.
We can create a mechanism where the small businesses and founders in Overtown, the Black founders in particular, have political capital where they can have a voice.
My hope for the community of Overtown is that it is a vibrant, beautiful, life-bringing, uplifting community that provides opportunities for all.
I want Overtown to be this thriving Black Mecca.
So the vision and my hope for this work in Overtown is that we keep Overtown Black, and also that we give these entrepreneurs the power that they didn't know they had before.
I just think it's important as a whole for us to keep our money circulating so we can show the power of our dollar. Like a lot of times, like we spend money on people and things that like oppress us or don't even support us.
Imagine if there were businesses all up and down that corridor and down that street. Imagine the freedom of being able to walk out of your home, walk your kid to school, and then walk to your job and work. That is American dream.
What's up, y'all? Great rising. You watching the Wake Up Miami morning show. That's what you watching. You watching the hottest morning show in America. That's right, I said it. Look at my mic. Right on my throat. I want y'all to see it. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to get woke up? Y'all ready to get woke? Y'all ready to get...
I'm woke.
Yo, people again, let's rock this. Check it out. Great rising, wake your butt up. Today is the day we rise to the top. Keep on believing and you can't be stopped. Wake up Miami and give it all you got. Together we host so we can excel. I'm Andre Soul. And in case you wanna act as if you don't know, you're watching the Wake Up Miami morning show. You're watching that Wake Up Miami morning show. We lit. We live.
There, we all the way live. We live.
Yo, that was a killer mic track. I never rocked
to
a killer mic track ever.
I like that. We're gonna have to rock to that again.
Oh, stretch up a morning, y'all.
Great rising, everybody. Yes, definitely get your stretches in. Say thank you for rising this AM. You are on the wake up list. You are on the Wake Up Miami morning show list, and you're also on the wake up list for the universe. So Now, the underscore that you hear in the background is that of the community. Do not let that distract you. Let it.
Maybe they don't even hear it.
Yeah.
That's funny because he
definitely
posted right here.
It's right
hilarious.
there. But the mics are sensitive. The mics are hot. They
I don't
pick
know
up
if they
everything.
picking him up though. If they picking that up, that's like good if they picking that up. So listen, y'all know we service our community. We in the community of Overtown, and we like to show our community, but showing the good of the community means sometimes you got to see the bad too. It's just what it is.
Yes, it does. There's balance.
It's just what it is.
It's the yin-yang thing happening. How y'all doing out there? Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Hey, we seeing people pop in on YouTube. Yes, shout out to Video Mix TV, channel 64.2. Everybody that is out there. And tell a friend to tell a friend, okay? And get on in the room.
Yo, okay, so I'm receiving text messages. I sent the text message.
You sent the blast out?
Like, that's very clear.
That's
Say,
good.
what's up with y'all? With the show today? Y'all on? Now, I sent a
You just
link.
sent it. But see, this is the thing. My daughter was saying, Mommy, grown-ups don't read. Because if y'all did,
They don't
you'd have
pay
a lot
attention.
less problems.
Yeah, they don't pay attention.
Grown-ups don't read. They sure enough don't.
We lit, we live. I think now people are getting it. There we go. There we go.
I'm seeing it.
There we go. There we go.
Yep, got the messages. Got the
Right.
Yeah.
So we are blasting
looking
it
good.
out.
Thank you. Yeah.
So the move now is, and how we're going to do our move and bust our move now is, we're shifting off of Facebook. Finally, okay? We're shifting off of Facebook. It is now time to do that. It's time to shift off of Facebook.
Yeah, we
And now we are gravitating towards YouTube now. So the move is to go to YouTube, build a YouTube platform up for analytics, and then move our platform to our own sustainable video, and that is it.
That's right. So y'all hold on tight. It's that time. We know we showed some stuff going into the show. Hope you enjoyed that clip. We'll be right back after these messages. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Make sure you share the show.
In our community, we are hands-on, putting foot to pavement and establishing real connectivity with our neighbors. Our aim is to have access to that which promotes a healthier and happier lifestyle in our neighborhood. Tactical urbanism is a way of engaging our community with fun, interesting, and artistic pop-ups that encourages everyone to participate and nurture pride as a collective. We do this because we have a dedication to serve our community for life.
Does your business need a video commercial? Let EYEURBANTV produce one for you today. Affordable 60-second video commercials for your website, social media platforms, or promotional purposes. We specialize in media production, content creation, photography, videography, and more. Prices starting at $2.99. Contact us today by calling 786-294-0659 or email us at EYEURBANTV@gmail.com.
Pastime Restaurant offers the best in full-flavored soul food cuisine. Our mouth-watering dishes will leave your belly full and your taste buds satisfied. Located at 2469 Northwest 62nd Street, Miami, in the heart of Liberty City. Open from 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. Our menu offers a variety of dishes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, including steak and cheese dinner, grilled salmon with peppers and onion, oxtail dinner with cabbage, smothered liver with onions, all-topping shrimp salad, our all-time favorite, chicken and waffle, and yes, good old mac and cheese. Conveniently place your order on Postmates, DoorDash, or Grubhub. We practice sanitation and safety along with COVID guidelines to offer you the best dining experience. Follow us on social media for updates and food specials. Come experience what everyone is talking about. Pastime Restaurant. Good food for good people.
My criminal thoughts, preoccupied with keeping still. See niggas just hope, sitting in court.
I'm just waiting for the beat to drop.
Who is that? Who is that rapping?
Tupac Shakur. Yeah, no. I know the voice. I know Tupac Shakur.
You know Tupac Shakur?
I do. I know him. I do. I grew up knowing him. Anyway, and a lot of y'all know him. Welcome back to Wake Up Miami Morning Show. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Let's get into some positive affirmations. Did we switch over yet? We waiting? Did we switch to the positive affirmations?
It is now time for positive affirmations.
That was almost National Day right there. Positive affirmations. Affirmations in New Thought and New Age terminology refer primarily to the practice of positive thinking and self-empowerment, fostering a belief that a positive mental attitude supported by affirmations will achieve success in anything. Our positive affirmations for today reads as follows. You choose which one resonates with you. I am satisfied with what I have and I'll keep working for what I want. I don't fake my identity to impress people. I know how to be confident in social situations. I am satisfied with what I have, and I'll keep working for what I want. I am worthy of wealth and peace. I am proud of who I am becoming. I live with grace and ease. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. Now, what I am feeling, definitely, I am worthy of wealth and peace. Definitely the peace part.
Yeah, wealth and peace.
Yo, confusion is not a friend of mine at all. Can't deal with that. Another thing, I am proud of who I am becoming. I'm becoming that gentleman, that man that does not have to understand that he doesn't have to deal with certain shit. period. Pardon my French. At all. He doesn't have to. It becomes your prerogative. It does. It does. Right? And I like this last one. I live with grace and ease. Some people don't know how to live at ease. It's always mass confusion, 24/7, 365.
They like that.
They love
grace and ease.
Like grace and ease.
And
when you reach a certain age, that's what you want.
There was another one that you said, and you didn't use this word, but I'm going to use it. It was conforming, conforming. Like if you're in a crowd or anything, you don't adjust who you are just to impress people.
Did we see a lot of that last night?
Yeah, we did. We did. We went to an incredible event. We're talking about like Crypto Nation, right? We went to an incredible event last night, and there was a lot of ones. I'm using the word again? Yeah, when I talked about pump faking, I didn't know it was in for it last night. There was some folks, but there was more folks that were in there with the money.
Yeah, so that's what happens.
Serious money.
It's amazing for me. Yeah. It's amazing to me how people with money and people without money and how they interact with one another. And you can always tell the people with money. Because the people with money are dressed a certain way and they're moving a certain way.
Yeah.
Or the people who are coming up on money is moving a certain way. They're not trying. But the people who don't have money always trying to stick out and stand out the most.
Yeah, really, really.
I guess that's the way of attracting to try to get the money, I guess.
I mean, it's either are you dress to impress or you dress for the environment that you are trying to call to your life. And you behave in a certain fashion, but there is a certain thing called kutha decorum, There's a certain thing where you adapt, but you still have to be humble in that adaptation,
Yeah.
in your existence.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
let's get into the National Day, because I'm excited about this National Day. Today's National Day is National Thesaurus Day. It's all about words. And when I bring you the word of the day, I'm actually giving you your thesaurus, right? So, in 1840, this day came about because of author Peter Mark Roget. He had the Roget's Thesaurus, if you're familiar with that. Nerds, you know what I'm talking about. In 1779. In 1840, Roget retired from a successful career in medicine and spent the rest of his life working on his thesaurus of English words and phrases. Isn't that awesome?
Right.
His first published thesaurus was in 1852. And it went into a lot of book of synonyms, and poets use them. Poets love using their thesaurus. When I was coming up as a published author, I loved looking at my thesaurus and say, okay, how much better and cuter can I make this?
Right.
Now it's more about cute than it is intelligence, right? So happy National Thesaurus Day to all us wordy folk out there. Enjoy this day. And with that, we have the word of the day. I bet you didn't know what this one was.
Thesaurus.
What does thesaurus mean? Firth. The word of the day is firth, not fourth, firth. And it is a long, narrow indentation of the sea coast.
You don't have a picture of what that looks like?
No, but I could probably describe it. On the intercoastal, when you have the bay right there, and it's like, okay, here, yeah, something like that. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. Anyway, so there you have it. One of your thesaurus words. I bet you didn't know what that word was and that existed.
Firth.
Firth.
I know a firth. I can use it in a sentence.
Use it.
I'm getting tired of coming in second place. Sometimes I need to come in first.
Only you. It ain't gonna tell you to.
Wait. For somebody to get offended by that. Was that offensive?
Only you. You coming first.
Coming first.
No,
because
people
talk about this.
It's okay because you a lurk.
I'm a lurk.
You a lurk.
Because I came in first.
Because you came in first.
Listen, all right. I don't care. I'm having fun, so I'm not gonna be sensitive.
Yes.
Yo, I was having a conversation, yesterday about censorship and people can have a way of passively, aggressively getting you to do what they want you to do, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I got you.
So that passively aggressive is one. I don't know, this is just a thought process, so y'all help me with this. That passive aggressive is first, create or make it seem like you're the victim.
Right? Yes, I'm with you on that.
Now, when people do jacked up stuff, right? Or they got jacked up ways and they don't want to deal with it, right? Or you call them out, then they want to claim that they're the victim, right? I'm the victim.
I'm following you on
I'm
that.
a victim.
Yeah.
But wait a minute, I'm the victim from being subjected to your ways, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm speaking on something that I'm a victim of, am I not right? Am I not supposed to say a word about it? Should I continue to undergo and be subjected to this? Should I? Without saying how I feel about it? So now it becomes so passive aggressive. So victim, turn into a victim, then say or suggest this is how. Now it starts off as a suggestion, but is it really a suggestion? Because it is a modus operandi that they wish for you to act upon them, right?
I'm loving his thesaurus right now. Okay, continue.
Right, it's a modus operandi of how they wish you, to be upon them. But that is a form of inadvertent control, right?
It is. It is. There is a crazy thing about victimization.
Right.
When we self-claim, I mean, you don't want to self-claim that.
Right.
You want to figure out ways to analyze and internalize what you are victimizing yourself for,
That look corny.
And it could be, there's a lot of things in the past that come out
That's what
at
it is.
random moments.
And that's what
Just
all of us.
random moments.
That's what all
we
of us.
don't know what
Right.
people are going through at all, but it takes the most random, opportune time, which is never a good time, right? To show its ugly face.
Right.
So, I would say check ourselves on victimization.
Yeah.
Right? But yes, I agree with you. When someone lashes out for whatever reason it is, or takes something to an extreme, you are then considered the victim as well to their victimizing.
Right. And it could go either way. It's never one way. It's never one way. It's always several different angles, right?
Yeah. Very, very interesting.
Very interesting to
All right,
talk about.
y'all. We got to take another commercial break. Put a topic on the board that talk about fake people and haters in the closet. We're going to talk about that. That's our community radar. We'll be right back. Watch this.
Hello, my name is Lanice Coakley, licensed realtor in beautiful South Florida. I started as a real estate investor in 2001 when the business of buy, fix, and sell was really booming. That sparked my interest in real estate law and property management, but it wasn't until 2016 when I decided to become a licensed realtor. My desire to become a realtor stems from the passion that I have to help people realize their own dreams of freedom through home ownership. From guiding first-time homebuyers to veterans to managing landlord portfolios and working closely with sellers, I am dedicated to helping anyone looking for residential or commercial property. I can be contacted by phone or text at 305-925-0958 or visit my website, realtorlanice.com, and referrals are always welcome.
boss? Tired of a 9 to 5? Have COVID affected your life? Are you unemployed? This is the best time to reinvest into yourself. Be your own boss. Add residual income to your portfolio. That money back guaranteed income taxes, a 5-star company, show you how to earn a full salary within 4 months. Why work for someone else? Money back guaranteed income taxes, we'll be having a tax preparation course where I'll be showing you the basic tax strategy, the importance of a PTIN number, the importance of an EFIN number, also bank product. Come on, obtain the tools and resources to start your own business.
Does your business need a video commercial? Let EYEURBANTV produce one for you today. Affordable 60-second video commercials for your website, social media platforms, or promotional purposes. We specialize in media production, content creation, photography, videography, and more. Prices starting at $2.99. Contact us today by calling 786-294-0659 or email us at EYEURBANTV@gmail.com.
Welcome back to the Wake Up Miami Morning Show, where we talk about community news. And on our community radar, we have something to discuss. No, y'all don't like me stiff like that. So, okay, so Community Radar is brought to you by you if you sponsor it. That's right. You can send any dollar amount to our Cash App at @EYEURBANTV and sponsor our Community Radar and have something mentioned about your company or something, right?
Right.
All right.
It's time to get some products in here so we can be like, for the record, you need to try XYZ, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah.
So, all right, product placement, definitely. So we have Community Radar. We have someone who's going to be on the show. We have a guest on the show, Elijah John Blockchain Baudre.
When is he coming on?
He'll be on tomorrow. That's mañana. January 19th, and he's going to be talking about crypto policy, cryptocurrency, everything crypto, metaverse, Meta Week, which he has coming up in the fall season this year, and Bitcoin. So you want to make sure that you tune in. If you don't know who John Baudre is, he is the Miami-Dade County crypto chairman. There you go. That's tongue twister. And then we have a show with him coming up, and we'll announce the launch date. It's called The BitPoint. Everything that is around blockchain, everything. Yeah.
So some people probably out there, they like, what is metaverse? What actually is metaverse?
Yeah.
Right? What is that? Like, like some people like, well, I don't know what metaverse is. What is metaverse? So the definition of metaverse, now I know it's something that Facebook ultimately is changing its thing to metaverse.
It has made the change, yes.
Now, verse, we know, like with universe, metaverse, right? So if we break these words, metaverse is a network of 3D. You look up verse right quick.
I'm on it.
Metaverse is a network of 3D virtual worlds focused on social connection. In futurism and science fiction, the term is often described as a hypothetical iteration of the internet as a single universal virtual world that is facilitated by the use of virtual and augmented reality headsets.
Yeah, so virtual reality, digital.
It's the combination of combining internet and virtual reality and turning it into a world. Now, to me, that's not necessarily dealing with reality. Like, let's get this. What do you have for verse? And I'm gonna look up meta.
I'm gonna say something on that. But okay, so for verse, it is a line of metrical writing. Metrical writing distinguished from poetry, especially by its lower level of intensity. metrical language. And this cat just popped up on my screen. So let's see. I want to get a better definition.
Right, because they like evasive with this definitions. So meta is
one
short.
of the short definitions into which a chapter of the Bible or chapter of writing.
A verse.
A verse.
A verse is like a verse.
A passage.
Right. A verse. What else could a verse be?
A body of metrical writing, intensity, a language.
Verse.
Verse.
But when it says universe, that means one, right? One verse.
Let's see. We want something else here.
So let me do meta right quick. Meta is a noun, short for meta key. The adjective of meta is of a creative work, referring to itself or to the conventions of genre, self-referential. The enterprise is inherently meta since it doesn't review movies, for example. It reviews the reviewers who review movies. Okay, so meta is a complex, right?
Yes.
As an adjective, it is very complex. It reviews the reviewers who review movies. So it's like policing the police, so to speak. It's like
right. So it's a sense of control. So when you think about like Facebook has bought up all of these companies, there's so much control. And now joining on the bandwagon, Microsoft has purchased all of these gaming companies that have the creators of like Candy Crush and all the same creator for like 64 million.
So
64 million
oh,
or 64
wow.
billion.
I'm starting to see the
so
tie-in.
it's a lot of that going on, and when we talk about like NFTs and all that, we'll touch on that more
Why
tomorrow.
is that important? Because when you start touching the minds of children, when you start touching the mind of children, like when we were younger, what did we watch? We watched what? Cartoons. That was our going into another realm type of fantasy world, and sometimes people outgrow it, and sometimes people don't. Sometimes people can be very much stuck in a fantasy world, and they can be. But that's because as a child, they were affected greatly. It had an impression. That's what it does. It's to cast an impression on you. So now I can impress you even greater by putting you not opposite of, but inside that world.
Inside the world, and when I
now I'm controlling you.
When I told Dre I've been inside the metaverse, I have been inside the metaverse. He was like, "What?" And I told my child's father, I was inside the metaverse. Like, come on, man, you isn't inside no metaverse. You became a digital person. I said, no, I was a real live physical person. But I walked inside the metaverse. I have. Now, when you're...
Was that when you was drinking that lemonade?
No. I did not drink the Kool-Aid. So, no, when you talk about impressing upon people, throw something in front of them that's going to wow them. We use a lot of color, we use a lot of fantasy, and that wows. So that is the attraction. And you can actually, I've seen it on like a Criminal Minds or something, you can actually impact their mind, put a message in there, a secret message, that will translate back to the brain, and now that is the sense of control. It's for good or for bad. It can be twofold. So there is this story that is actually kind of otherworldly to me, talking about otherworldly things. There is a 6,000-pound melting iceberg. It's melting already.
That's not that picture right there, is
Yes. So there's a performance in Sydney Harbor.
But it looks like somebody's floating on top of it.
Absolutely. That woman is performing. The performance is called Thaw, created by Australian physical theater company Legs on the Wall. Said it was created to bring attention to climate change and the climate emergency the world is facing. As the performer moved across that iceberg over 8 hours, the ice slowly thawed in the Sydney Harbor weather. As crowds watched down below from the iconic Sydney Opera House. And the daily performance art show has already performed January 14th through 16th. This is wild, because I was telling you about this, like, that thing's gonna thaw out
But it looks like she's floating on top of something like that.
That's the 6,000 iceberg.
That looks really, really weird. Like,
yeah.
It looks like she's floating.
That right there is the 6,000 pound iceberg. Yep, and it is, there's video actually of it dripping at the bottom.
Why does it look like she's floating?
Because she's got those cables connected to it.
Mm.
It's very interesting. So
that is very interesting.
There's wild stuff going on like that everywhere.
Wild
trying to bring
going
awareness
like
to our climate control. I don't know if I'm more paying attention to climate, but see, this is the thing, like with the metaverse that we just described. I don't know if I'm more paying attention to the climate change that the point of this thaw performance is talking about, or the fact that, wait a minute, you're on an iceberg that's melting already.
Right.
And you chose to pierce that thing with cables, suspend it in the air with you on it, and it is already melting while you're performing.
Now, when you say
3 days.
performing, are you mean performing like singing or dancing, or what was she actually
Walking
doing?
around. In the video, she's actually walking around on this iceberg. Yeah. So it's very interesting. She's walking around and she's kind of like
bring
doing
awareness
some
to
kind of
climate control. Okay, so once we are aware of climate control, what is proposed to be done?
You know, the president is going to have to answer that question.
Because this is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
This world is way greater than us. This orbiting world that we're on. So I have a theory, and I don't know if people can grasp hold on to it. Not only is the Earth spinning, but it's rotating. And it's rotating either really fast or really slow. It's probably rotating really fast, so it's like we're stationary, as in form and everything else, right? Now, if it's rotating and spinning, that means eventually the north and south axis that is rotating on is going to change, right?
Exactly.
So if it's going to change, that means
So
the
it's
wind
doing
shear, because
this,
wind shear
but it's
creates
also-
ice. So if it's the wind shear, I just think that, the earth is rotating and it's moving. If it's melting one way, it's probably getting colder in the other.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I'm thinking.
Something to ponder on, but it's a serious issue.
It is.
I just don't like some of the glamorizing of things because the message gets lost in sauce.
Right.
We got to take another commercial break, but we are definitely diving into that topic a bit more.
Yes.
Let's talk about fake people and haters that are in the closet.
You better go ahead.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Natural Essence is a beauty, health, and wellness brand specializing in natural and organic essentials for your skin, hair, body, and overall well-being. We offer consumers talc-free body powder, aluminum-free deodorant paste, rejuvenating shampoo and conditioners, oils, and natural teas. Elite Natural Essence knows that what goes on our body is just as important as what goes in our body. Our products contain 100% organic ingredients and do not have any fillers or water, which makes our products long-lasting and dual-functioning to save you money. Our product line includes Elite Creamy Body Butter, Day Mango Quencher Moisturizer, Elite Growth and Nourishment Hair Oil, Beard Balm, and Beard Oil. Find us online at www.elitenaturalessence.com. Elite Natural Essence. Be elite.
At DRT Behavioral Services, we provide culturally sensitive mental health evaluations with thorough treatment plans, incorporating alternative forms of wellness, not just Western traditional medicine. Besides medication management and psychotherapy, we provide education to people in the areas of minority mental health with classes on your diet's impact on mood and sleep hygiene for better rest. We also offer weight loss therapy, massages, and facials. Visit brainlovehelp.com today.
Suite 110 Urban Wear, located in the heart of Overtown, has the right style for you. Home of the official Towner for Life brand and historic Overtown apparel. Located at 1490 Northwest 3rd Avenue, Suite 110. Come shop for your next outfit. Suite 110 carries an amazing variety. From jeans, tees, sweats, and hoodies to shoes and accessories, Suite 110 has it all for you. So come on down to town and enjoy the sweet life at Suite 110.
Get on home, yeah. Get on home, Get on home, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get on home,
I love this comment from Peanut Green. We see you by your YouTube name.
Eternity.
Yes, so people are obsessed with escaping the inescapable. And
that's very good. That's very well put.
And Leah Leah says, yes, let's talk about those haters. We are definitely gonna get into that in a moment. And Richard says, what's up? Whole family here. What's up? This says, that's called frenemies. Sad, so many are out there. Yeah. So when you have people that are for you, right here, I'm talking about this is surface, right? This is the surface.
All right.
This is the depth. So this is surface, this is the depth.
Let me see what
latitude, longitude, right? So surface and depth. We talk about the X and Y axis, right? So are you really for somebody, or are you just trying to see how you can benefit from whatever they're doing in a certain way that is not going to in turn benefit them, or is going to scar somebody? Are you building up a case because you are the victimizing that you are is still very present? That you want to, you're just looking for some kind of clout chasing, or are you looking for somebody you can latch onto who's going to be like support your endeavors, your mission, your decisions to out people? Are you what are you looking for when you become a hater? Haters in the closet. Like I need, if you hate me, if you my hater out there right now, I'm gonna talk to you. If you are my hater out there, I'm gonna need you to show your ugly face. Actually, you don't even have to. You don't even have to, because you're in the closet. But I feel you're ugly. That's why you are not in my life. There we go, that message.
Let me tell you something. It says right here, and I quote, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. You keep shining your light, and eventually the dark in the person is going to come out. It's going to come out. You just keep shining your light. It is going to show itself every time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, people are dealing with a whole lot, and some people don't know how to address or face what they're dealing with. They do not. They do not, and they look for you, and they look at you as a scapegoat. You become the scapegoat.
Yeah.
For them.
Become somebody's punching
and it's like,
bag,
it's okay to be a scapegoat for a person if they're really working towards something and you see that, then it's okay to give of yourself.
Right.
But when they just doing this and it's just talk, that's when it becomes bullshit.
First of all, it has to be like an invitation to
Bull.
it has to be an invitation to unload on somebody. Like, hey, can I talk to you? Like, you have to gauge people's energy, because a lot of times you don't know what the receiver. My daddy always said, you're not communicating. If a receiver is not receiving, is no communication happening, right? There has to be
a
deliverer and a
right.
receiver,
It has
right?
to be.
So you tell that person who's receiving the information that you just don't even prepare them. You just unload all your crap on this person. You're not really looking at their energy. Maybe they can't even handle what you're giving them at that moment, you know? But someone who's like you have narcissistic people out there who just make you feel bad about the fact that you're not doing something or that you are doing something and it's affecting them. They're focused on how whatever you are doing, good or bad, is affecting them. They'll take the good and make it bad. That is the whole fake people, and then flip that and they become a hater. They'll look to scar your image even, you know? And I love what Sasa said, that some people are just looking for attention. Yeah.
Be surprised how many people want that. They want attention bad,
Right.
and they will do whatever it takes to get attention.
Yeah. We
You
got
know,
some other...
including slander and say accuse you of things that you don't do, and for a moment, it'll have you second guessing yourself,
Right,
like
just for a moment.
For a moment, then you be like,
Yeah.
yo,
Yeah,
this is me. Whoever want to deal with me can deal with me as I am, because and it's like if you deliver something, then expect something in return.
Right.
Because that's how you deliver it. And so you got to expect
the possibility of
something in return.
You know, because some people can just brush their shoulders off and leave it alone.
And be like, done.
Others, okay, here's how I am.
It all depends.
Here's how I am. I can brush my shoulders and leave it anything off. You know, I don't worry about it. But when you take it to a person, that's on a business level. But when you take it to a personal level, now I'm in your chest, and we're gonna make it legal issues. So that is that's a soft warning out there. That is a soft warning. I know what I'm saying. If I need to take your slanderous behavior and turn it into a legal issue, darling, I will win.
Darling.
Always.
I do not dream of work. I do not dream of labor.
Just saying that, just throwing that out there. I love what, okay, Richard said something here. People usually show who they are when you see their face.
Yes.
You need to cut them off.
Yes.
When they show you who you are.
Yes.
You know, that's the thing about the heart.
They say a hit dog gonna do what? Bark.
When we have a heart for people, you know, a lot of times we end up just not seeing who they really are, and people show up. They show up. And you gotta just see that. You're right about that.
What's wrong with you telling the truth about a person? Is there something wrong with that?
Nothing. That person
Shouldn't be.
When my kid would say certain things, right? And be like, oh, she can't say that. Like, why? Is it the truth or is it a lie?
Right.
Oh, it's the truth, but you know, well, change how you feel about it. That's on you. Don't shut her down. That's on you.
Right.
I love that bluntness.
Truth.
Change how you feel about it. Leah says, you feel the negative energy from miles away. Yes, girl.
From miles away.
It always reveals itself.
Always
Indeed,
reveals itself.
it does.
Yep.
They will try to tarnish your name, take me as I am, or leave.
So Leah,
Yes.
you on the same page, Leah. You
Yeah.
know what's
Oh,
up.
Leah don't take
Now
no
I'm
mess.
gonna tell you, Leah. You also, from what Lynn was sharing with me, you also are a premonitionist.
Yeah, she be in the spirit.
Because you be in the spirit heavy. Yeah. And most of the time, when people function like that, there is like, hey, heads up. You gave us a heads up on something, and and I just want to say on air, you was exactly correct.
You were exactly correct. Not knowing.
Not knowing.
Not
right.
knowing
You was dead on
what
point.
we were handling.
You was
You
dead
were
on point.
already right there. I love you, sis. I absolutely love you.
Dead on
Yes.
point.
Listen, we got to get out of here.
It's time already?
It is time.
No,
This
it's not.
conversation get
Oh,
really
dang.
juicy. It's getting juicy. But we have to leave it right there, you know, if we decide to talk
So
about
right
it.
quick before we take off, we want to thank y'all for joining us on YouTube now.
Yes.
Please share. Go to Facebook. Share the link and be like, yo, Wake Up Miami Morning Show, WOM Show is now on YouTube. They're broadcasting on YouTube. Yeah, no more Facebook, only promos for Facebook, clips for Facebook. We are now on YouTube, so please join us every morning and please share. We want to get those numbers up. We are doing a numbers drive. We are doing
Numbers drive, yes, indeed. We crushing the haters. That's what we're doing, yo. Anyway. Or I might be like, ow. Anyway, so you make sure that you are following this hashtag Give Black, hashtag Black Businesses Matter, hashtag Black Business all year, Black Business Year, right? And support the urban economy. Also, if you have a show idea, a topic, or a guest that should be on the show, hit us up at our Wake Up Miami show email, wakeupmiamishow@gmail.com, wakeupmiamishow@gmail.com. Help us pay it forward. Y'all send any dollar amount, and you can also sponsor. Send any dollar amount to our Cash App at #EYEURBANTV and indicate what you want to do with that money in the memo section.
Word. That's what it is. Y'all know what it is.
We gotta go.
We gotta be up out of here, but yo, y'all check us out tomorrow for Wealth Wednesday. We're gonna be in some more higher spirits. You know, we start off high, but then but we gonna be there.
Tomorrow, blockchain boat drink.
Yeah, that's what y'all do. Come join us, man. We love y'all. Deuces. We invite you to watch the Wake Up Miami morning show, affectionately known as the Rum Show, with your host, Andre So.
And I'm Lanice Rochelle. Make sure that you are tuning in every weekday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.
And you'll catch the hottest morning show in America. Yeah, we're going to say that.
Right,
the hottest morning show in America. I said it. America. I did. Only in America.
Listen, you can catch some positive affirmations. National days. News, shenanigans.
Local, national, the whole nine, and the dance off. So don't miss the show.
Yeah, don't miss it.
Want to drink? Drink on it.
Drink on that.
That's what it is, though.
That's how we feel. So you make sure that you tune in.
That's how we feel.
Made by Quesney.
Miami Morning Show.
You watching the wake up, 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 wake up.
Miami Morning Show.
You watching the wake up, 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 wake up.
Miami Morning Show.
You watching the wake up, 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 wake up.
Miami Morning Show.
You watching the wake up, 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 wake up.
Miami Morning Show.
You
Miami Morning Show.
You watching the
Miami Morning Show.
You watching the wake up, 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 wake up.
Miami Morning Show.
You watching the wake up, 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 the wake up.
Miami Morning Show.
You watching the wake up, 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 wake up.
Miami Morning Show.
You watching the wake up, 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 wake up.
Miami Morning Show.